Hi friends, this is Behjabin. Today I'm going to narrate the summary of Henry Bunner's poem, The Heart of the Tree. This poem is about the positive results of planting a tree. Not only is an individual benefited from the task of planting a tree, but the entire society and mankind is benefited as well. In this poem, the poet appreciates the action of planting a tree. He also pays tribute to the extraordinary work of human hands that carry out this noble job. Let's talk about the poet first. Henry Bunner was an American poet, playwright, and short story writer. He also wrote novels. He was born on the 3rd of August 1855 and died on the 11th of May 1896. In his writings, Bunner described places and people whom he observed in and around New York City. His poetry collections include Airs from Arcady and Elsewhere, published in 1884, and Rowan, published in 1892. When the poem The Heart of the Tree begins, right in the first line a question is raised. The question is related to the benefits of planting a tree. What the poet tries to imply is that anybody who plants a tree does a great service to mankind and nature. The tree is portrayed as a friend of the sun and sky. Both the sun and the sky are valuable for a tree's growth. The tree takes in carbon dioxide from the air and releases the oxygen back into it. Just as the sun is important for the development of the tree is also valuable for making the air pure. Next, the poet compares the branches of a tree to a flag. The trunk of the tree is compared to the pole of the flag. Like the pole of a flag, the trunk of the tree stays strong and tall. The birds singing sweetly in the sky get a home in the tree. When a man plants a tree, he is not only creating a habitat for the birds, but also helping in the protection of the environment. The birds can sing freely after perching on the branch of a tree. They can also make soft crooning sounds to their young ones in the nest. These low sounds of the birds can be heard in the twilight. A melodious environment is created. It signifies that both the earth and the sky above are at peace. A man sows the seeds of all these beautiful possibilities whenever he plants a tree. In the next stanza, the poet repeats the question that he had raised in the beginning of the first stanza. He asks what a person does by planting a tree. He provides the answer himself. The trees planted by man give shade and shelter. The trees bring rain, provide a lovely landscape with green plants and coloring flowers. By planting a tree, a man plants the pride of the plains. He also creates scope for the growth of an entire forest in the future. The tree yields fruits for the future generations. In other words, the tree creates the joy that the children of the future will experience. By planting a tree, a man not only enhances the beauty of the present world, he even lays the foundation for the happiness and well-being of the children who are not yet born. In the final stanza, the poet raises the question again and answers it himself. He says that by planting trees, a man showcases his love for his home and for the precious earth. He does a great favor to his neighborhood and society. A nation grows due to man's action of planting trees. It is as though man is fulfilling his social obligations towards mankind. The entire future of a country gets blessed due to man's simple act of planting a tree. At the same time, the poet stresses that it is only a patriotic person, a man who deeply loves his country, who will take the significant step of planting a tree so that the entire future of the world stays safe and protected. Well, that's all for today. I'll be meeting you again very soon. Bye.